Hey there, it's Sarah from sarahdesign.com, and I want to share my most effective tip for selling your course or program. And that is to choose a method that fits your personality, that falls into your zone of genius, how you best communicate. We get pressured from all sides constantly about doing video like I'm doing right now. And I remember a period of years where I thought, I will not succeed if I don't get on camera. And I really couldn't get on camera much. I had a baby. They're just like the only times I could work were in the middle of the night, it seemed like, and I had to be really quiet. And it just felt like that meant that I couldn't succeed. But I learned a way around that. I did use video to my advantage. This was in a previous business where I was teaching more software, Photoshop techniques. And I realized, oh, I can make videos late at night. And I can still kind of show my face if I want, maybe just down in the corner. But just screen share the software that I want to teach about because I am very good at teaching people step by step how to use a piece of software for beginners. I'm very good at anticipating the things that they're going to stumble over and making it feel easy and achievable. And I also learned that I enjoyed editing those videos. I liked to put in little arrows and annotations and zoom in and zoom out. And so that's the direction I went. I ended up hiring a VA to help me, which you don't necessarily have to do, but I made it a habit for a good period of time, a couple months at least, to create these videos on the regular. And I had a VA help me at that point. Like I would give her the file, I gave her a Canva template of the thumbnail and a description, and she would upload it to YouTube for me. And then she would also embed it on my site, transcribe it, turn it into like a very basic blog. And those videos, this was 4 or 5 years ago. I looked back in my YouTube account and one of my videos had like 30 million views on it. I was astounded. And some of the others had, 1.5 and some had like 300, but these were videos that I did 4 years ago. And it was because I found a direction that felt natural and easy for me that I was able to do that. Now, I'm not saying this to try and convince you to do video. I'm saying this because I want you to know if video isn't your thing, you don't have to do it and you can still find success. You just need to find the thing that feels easy for you. Like if you're a writer, you love writing blogs, then dig into that. One of my previous teachers, Paige Brunton, over at paigebrunton.com, she teaches about Squarespace. I remember taking her course and she talked about how she lived in Germany. And when she was first building up her business, she knew she couldn't go to events and network places. We didn't have like a lot of Zoom calls and things back then. So the best thing that for her, with time zones and her availability and being out of the country when most of her clients were in the United States, was to blog. So she committed to blogging. And I don't remember how many blogs she was doing, but I think it was multiples per week. And she did that for a good 6 months before she saw any traction, and then a year. And then pretty soon she was coming up in all of the search results on Google for Squarespace searches, which is how I found her, by the way. Every time I had a problem with Squarespace, I would search and I found her articles describing exactly the thing I was going through and how to fix it. So she found something that would work for her. And even for her, she's excellent on video and she's gone on to make YouTube videos. But in that season of life that she was in, writing blogs was the thing. So she just committed to that one thing. Did it, as consistently as she could. And also choosing a thing that lasts and doesn't disappear within 24 hours is helpful. So like reels are gone quickly, your TikToks and whatnot, but things you put on Pinterest, things you put on YouTube, things that are on your blog are going to live on for years after you create them. So choosing the platform and communication style that works best for you, I think, is step one. And then step two is figuring out how you can make that last. And that might mean that you create it one way and then repurpose it for other uses. So, like some people, they might be thinking YouTube's going to be the place for me, but I'm not able to record videos right now, but I am able to type. I am able to write blog posts. So they could write some blogs or instructions and then have a video created that doesn't even have their face on it. I had um, another colleague from years ago who that's how she did all of her YouTube videos. They were just slideshows with her copy appearing on screen. And I think she just hired that out to somebody to create. The point was that she created that content out of her skills and experience in a way that she was able to do it and then repurposed it in the most effective manner possible. So I guess my point here is it's very important as you're thinking about launching your course or your coaching service or your event. What is your communication style? And don't feel like it's a mistake or that you don't have the most popular communication style of the moment. Just which one do you like the best? Because that's the one you're actually going to do. That's not the one that you're going to put off till next week and next week and next week and find out 6 months later you've done nothing. And other people in your niche have been creating all that time and now they're getting found on search and you're getting found nowhere. Find the thing that's easy for you, the thing that feels natural and fun, hopefully, and then you are setting yourself up for success on being consistent and sharing your knowledge. And I think that will serve you well. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to connect, you can find me on sarahdesign.com and on Instagram at sarahdesignagency. Thank you.